Hey gang, welcome back to Talking The Orville, where we put the deep in deep space character dives and the fun in dysfunctional emotional processing. Today we're taking a long overdue look at one of the strongest, most underrated characters on the crew of the Orville, Lieutenant Commander Talla Keyali. She punches first, asks questions after the threat is neutralized, and plays one of the weirdest, most haunting alien instruments in the quadrant. So yeah, she's kind of a big deal. In Season 4, will we finally uncover more about her mysterious past? Will sparks fly or fizzle between her and John Lamarr? Could we see a shocking return of Locar? And will Alara Kitan ever join her for a Xelayan team-up so intense it bends the floor plating? Tala Keyali took over as the head of security aboard the Orville in 2420 after Alara Kitan, our original gravity-defying powerhouse who was forced to return to her home planet permanently due to a rare medical condition. Turns out prolonged time in low-gravity environments like Earth, or space, can break a Xelayan down on a cellular level. Not ideal for a security officer, you guys. Enter Tala, whose union pedigree runs deep. Unlike Alara, whose academic-minded parents barely tolerated her career path, Tala hails from a long line of what she calls black sheep, Xelayans who actually embrace union service. And let's be honest, when your resume starts with "knocked out my captain to save the ship," you've earned your badass badge. That story? Completely real. She KO'd her commanding officer on purpose so their matriarchal rescuers, the Genesi, wouldn't realize he was in charge. Result? Ship saved. Captain's nose? Not so much. Let's talk about the relationship that almost was, Talla Keyali and John Lamarr. Yes, they hooked up back in Season 3. Yes, it was hot. Yes, it ended faster than a Quantum Drive reboot mid-battle. Why? Because John Lamarr, brilliant as he is, simply couldn't handle dating a woman who could bench press a shuttle pod with him inside it. Physically, not mentally. Let's be clear, Tala didn't crush his ego, just his everything else. Now, John tried, you guys. He's a confident guy, chief engineer, witty, chill, but there's something uniquely humbling about being the little spoon when your girlfriend could rip open bulkheads with her bare hands. Their romance fizzled. Well, it was cut off abruptly. Not because the chemistry wasn't there, but because deep down, John couldn't fully relax around someone who might accidentally turn cuddling into a medical bay visit. The emotional tension between them still lingers, like static in a deflector array. Could Season 4 reignite that spark? Maybe, but only if John figures out how to stop flinching every time Tala reaches for the salt shaker. And if Tala could stop breaking the salt shaker. We're rooting for you, buddy. Just maybe don't try to impress her with push-ups next time. They're both tough, guarded, and brilliant in their own fields, okay? But where John hides behind sarcasm, Tala hides behind sarcasm and uppercuts. Season 4 is the perfect time to let these two finally sit still, breathe, and maybe, just maybe, share something real. But there's still an emotional gravity well lingering from her brief romance with Locar. Remember him? A Moclan engineer who risked everything to be with her. A male Moclan who liked women. That's a criminal offense on Moklis, where hetero love gets you a lifetime sentence. Their connection was real, and the fallout? Devastating. Locar sacrificed his freedom to protect Tala. Will Season 4 revisit that heartbreak? Could we see a daring rescue or an unexpected reunion? Or is his fate sealed behind the iron grip of Moclan tradition? Stupid Moclan. Justice for Locar! One thing's for sure, Tala hasn't forgotten him, and neither have we. And finally, the crossover potential we've all been waiting for. Tala and Alara, two Xelayan warriors, one mission only they can handle. It's the team up that writes itself, high gravity brawls, cultural bonding, a crisis only they can solve. The Orville has never shied away from character driven action, and this would be the ultimate payoff for longtime fans. Seth, if you're listening, give the people what they want. Project Xelayan Smash. Okay, that's it. Will Tala's walls finally come down? Will John Lamarr be the one to break through? Could Locar's story be far from over? And will the Union finally deploy the Xelayan tag team of doom we've been dreaming about since 2420? Sound off in the comments. Thank you for liking, sharing, and joining my mission to keep exploring the wild, wonderful world of the Orville. It really does mean the galaxy to me. And if you want to dive even deeper, check out EGOTASTICFUNTIME.com, your galactic gateway into what the heck is going on in the world of geekdom. I'll see you soon, and remember, we all do better when we all do better. Together. Love you. Bye-bye.